Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the nightcap reading for June 6th. This is just a general reading for the collective, for those who may need or want a message for a little nightcap. I'm using the Energy Oracle cards, and then I'll be also using the Honest Truth Tarot. So with that being said, we're going to jump right in and see what message needs to come through for this nightcap. As I say, I'm recording this on June 6th, but the, time is fluid. And, the messages come through for those that need to hear them. Right now, the sun is in Gemini, moon is in Capricorn. We just had Venus move into Leo yesterday. We have Mars in Leo as well. Mercury, Jupiter, and Uranus still in Taurus, as well as the North Node. We have Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. So let's see what message needs to come through for this nightcap. Oh. Messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to this nightcap and the current energies for the collective. Can I get one more? So we have, bottom of the deck, we have rest and rejuvenation, which is like the Four of Swords in this deck. It's drawn me to the numerology, which is 19, which, breaks down to 10. And this almost makes me feel like, what I'm hearing is the calm before the storm, the calm before the storm. So some of you guys could, be taking a time out, resting or needing to rest and, rejuvenate your body. But then we have the World, which speaks to, cycles, endings, and beginnings, a closing out, completion. But then we have the Thinking Man. And then we also have the Appreciation card, which, like I always tell you guys, to me, this is like the Empress in this deck. I feel like someone is getting ready to like take some type of action. It feels like this masculine energy, because this rest and rejuvenation, typically the Four of Swords can be an energy of, taking a time out. It's an energy of meditating. It's a card of thinking. And we do have the Thinking Man here. And it's almost like I feel like, I don't know why, like I'm feeling that energy of, taking action. Maybe someone is thinking about taking action towards you if you're a feminine energy. But it almost makes me feel like even if this is like all your energy, you're looking at something, like the value of something, whether it's a person, place, or thing. It feels very like, even though this is the Thinking Man, which is like the King of Swords, it feels like very like Virgo like paying attention to the details of something. Maybe, and it could be your own value if you're a masculine energy, because I'm hearing the song, he's got the whole world in his hands. And the world is here. So whether this is an opportunity for you, if you're a masculine energy, male or female, doesn't matter. It's like for some of you, you're finally, you know, almost like taking in and appreciating yourself. But it could be another person for some of you. But let's see, what's the overall energy for this nightcap? What message do we need for this nightcap, Spirit? Ooh, we have the door to romance. And bottom of the deck, we have the third chakra, which is the solar plexus, which is, you know, it is energy. That's probably why I was feeling that energy of taking action. Someone could be ready to do something, and it pertains to, you know, love, emotions. It could be romance for some of you. Or, you know, it could also just be the love for yourself. Finally showing yourself love. But I'm not gonna lie, like this feels more like it's two people. Because then when you have strategy, which is like a card of planning, and then we have the first chakra, which is the root chakra. Yeah, it feels like a masculine energy is like making a plan to take some type of action. That's what I feel like. Then we have the goddess of the moon, which is like, you know, it is like what it says, like the goddess of the moon. It's like the high priestess. If this is a masculine and feminine energy as people, it's almost like you two are not, like, how do I want to say? This, because it's like, it almost feels like the energy is not together, like it's separate. Like this feminine energy is focused on whatever it is that she's focused on. Very high vibing energy. But this masculine energy is getting ready to act on a plan. It almost feels like I feel like for some of you, if you're feminine energy, there could be a masculine energy that's getting ready to be revealed to you. Because, you know, goddess of the moon, the high priestess energy, you know, it can be, you know, higher knowledge, occult wisdom. It could be secrets or things hidden. I don't think you see this because you guys are not facing each other. But with the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, and then we have storm warning. You know, the sacral chakra rules, you know, our passions, our desires. And I feel like this energy is like almost being activated with this storm warning, either within, it feels like within this masculine, but it's because of a feminine energy. So they're like about to act. Because the first chakra, the root chakra, you know, that deals with, you know, our stability, the things we value, and how we, you know, almost like integrate that energy to develop really our passions, our desires. With the second chakra, the sacral chakra, and then we move into the third chakra, which is actually pushing it out. And then we have the blossom in abundance, yes, which is like the 10 of cups energy, like 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles to me. Or this masculine can just be in their within their feminine energy, you know, deciding to follow their intuition or act on intuition. But let's see what the tarot has to say. We have the door to romance. Look at bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. Well, where I split the deck. The Knight of Cups is at the bottom. So for some of you, like I said, there could be, you know, someone coming towards you, or, you know, seeing the value of you. What messages do we need for this nightcap? What messages do we need for this nightcap, for whoever needs a message or wants a message, or whatever message you want us to bring you through? I just seen the Four of Swords again, and that makes me want to say, like, I'm hearing, like, calculated, like, whoever's in that Four of Swords energy, it's like they've been planning this, or at least trying to. Can I get one more? Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords, the thinking man. So it is masculine energy. Ooh, with the, oh my God, with the Eight of Wands. Then we have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. With the Queen of Swords. And then, oh my God, like, thank you, Spirit. Then we have at the bottom of the deck, the World. Completion and beautiful beginnings. And we just seen that in the bottom of the energy oracle cards. But it feels like either this King of Swords is getting ready to take some action to go towards what they want with this Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is normally a single, you know, looked at as like a single feminine, not feminine, but just a single energy, male or female, doesn't matter. So if you're single and it came out next to the Queen of Swords, it's almost like this is a perfect match. And this masculine energy is getting ready to, either they're getting ready to act or communicate. And this Nine of Cups is what's like in between you all. Because it feels like to me some type of cycle or completion has ended for this masculine. Because you're here at this Nine of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords, which is, you know, it says abundant, disciplined, and self-reliant. So this energy almost makes me feel like if you're a feminine, you've been, what's the word I want to use? You've been just working on you, you know? Like literally just doing you. That's not the word I was looking for, but if it comes to me, it comes to me. Yeah, this energy, we have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups. Yes, it feels like it's the masculine energy is walking away from a situation that, you know, is just there. It's no longer serving them emotionally with the Four and the Eight of Cups here. They're ending a cycle of like not being emotionally satisfied. And then in between with the Nine of Cups here, you know, that is, you know, emotional fulfillment of the self. Let's see, because this door to romance, like I feel like there's a coming together. So tell me about this door to romance, Spirit. What's the door to romance? Like the way that I'm feeling right now is like I can hardly, like, I don't want to stay in my seat. I kind of want to like stand up and move around. So like there's some, or at least I feel like there's movement here. Look, the Nine of Cups. Somebody's wish and romance is getting fulfilled. If you're single, this might be for you. Yep, with the Ten of Cups. Oh my God. The Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. What other messages do we need? Ooh, take that. A new beginning. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you could be, you know, receiving a gift or being gifted. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. I almost feel like for some of you, if I can get this there, let's get this to focus. Yeah, if you've been feeling, you know, almost like down and out, or, you know, down on your luck when it comes to love, and or, you know, this could be how someone is feeling about you. We'll see. Can I get another one? Ooh, we have the Fool. And bottom of the deck, we have Justice. Oh, with the Tower. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. And the Magician. You know, I've never had all of these majors come out like this. Never, ever, ever. If you're a single energy, like someone, like I said, someone could be, you know, coming and presenting this Tower to you after feeling like either estranged or separated, or, you know, feeling left out in the cold by you or from you. They're getting ready to take a leap of faith, and for this fresh start. There's a fresh start here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. But the bottom of this deck, though, like, for some of you, you manifested this with the Magician here. And it's almost like Spirit had to step in as Justice to cause a Tower that allowed this Wheel of Fortune to, you know, move forward and allow for this manifestation to come in. So it's like, receive this for some of you, because it's what you've been waiting for with the Seven of Pentacles. It's going to be something, you know, it almost makes me feel like long term, or something that's going to stand the test of time. What's this Nine of Cups, Spirit? The Three of Wands fell on the floor. And then I said, prepare to receive the opportunity. And that's exactly what it says on the bottom of this card. I kind of don't even want to clarify. I want to see this Five of Pentacles, because that'll let me know who this is. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles, Spirit. And not for nothing, it could be, you know, if this involves another person, it could be both of you. But, Spirit's like, nope. With the Moon here, that's one of my cards of like, nope, I'm not telling you. Because it says, you know, it's the Moon, you know, it's things hidden. Spirit is just like, let me handle it with justice. Let me work this out. The Five of Pentacles. Or for some of you, this is someone that, yeah, I was just getting ready to say, that has fear that they may have like lost you, or you them, with the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Fearing like, you know, this isn't going to come together, with the Three of Cups. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, it feels like whoever's in this energy, they feel like they, like I just heard, you know, DJ Khaled's, you played yourself, but, you know, they sabotaged this, or at least that's how someone is feeling, the opportunity. They may feel like they sabotaged the opportunity with, you know, either deception or running away, lying, cheating. You guys know how it goes. But that's how it feels to me, because the Three of Cups is a card of, you know, it can be a card of reconciliation, but it is a card of, you know, coming together. And someone is feeling like they sabotaged it, or they're fearing that they sabotaged it. Tell me about the Fool. Ah, the King of Cups, masculine energy. With, yeah, it's the same. It's the masculine energy that's coming forward in this reading. The King of Swords at the bottom. They're finally gonna follow their emotions. Like, oh my God, this feels so good. Because they're no longer, you know, blind. They're no longer, like, even though some of them, they may be, you know, physically scared, you know, to take this action, to take this leap of faith and follow their heart, because it's almost like they've been sitting in so much mental energy. And remember, we do still have Mercury and Taurus. Like, it's almost like someone's just been sitting and ruminating, like, what is it that I truly value? What is it that I truly want? And for some of them, they're realizing it's you. But for whatever reason, they were, it's like fear of abandonment, fear of, you know, like for some of them that they messed up. But I want to say the last nightcap I did was, you know, Spirit was calling this perfect person's bluff, because this feels like a continuation of that reading. So with Judgment here, it's like, yeah, they're making a decision. They're gonna do it. They are being forced to take action. And here's the Six of Wands. Can't even get it out. Yeah, the Five of Cups. I was getting ready to clarify the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups came out, which is regret, focused on a loss. And it feels like, yeah, this person feels like they missed an opportunity. Because it's almost like, I don't know, for some of you, I'm getting like intimidation, because it's like with the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Between the 9 and the 10 is the Ace. But it's almost like this person, like, I don't know, it's almost like they were deceiving themselves, because from the 2 to this 9 is that 7. They were deceiving themselves, like, in more ways than one. Like, feeling like they weren't worthy enough. Because if you're showing up as this 9 of Pentacles, it's like, well, what do I have to offer? Like, that's kind of how I'm feeling it. This person felt like maybe they didn't have much to offer, but it was the way that they were thinking about the situation. Because it's almost like they didn't realize that they were a 9 of Pentacles too, is what it makes me, you know, want to say. So together you would have the 10 of Pentacles. This is like how I tell people all the time. And, you know, some people get it, but most people don't. When I say, I don't believe in 50-50 relationships. I need to be 100 and so do you. Like, because if I accept 50-50, it's like, no. It's just unacceptable to me. The concept of it makes no sense to me. And I don't understand why. So people be like, oh, it's 50. No, it's not 50-50. Because if it's 50-50 and that makes 100, what happens if your 50 is gone? Or you just, you know, like, no. So we just at 50% because one of us, you know, whatever the case may be. Who, you know, it doesn't matter what happens, but I need to be at 100% just in case if you fall short, we're still okay. I just never understood that concept. So it's like 100 or nothing. Like, come all, Like, at least that's just for me personally. I'm all or nothing. And when it comes to, you know, relating, because that's how you independently coexist instead of being in a codependent relationship with somebody. I don't know. No, it just, that concept never made sense to me. Then we have the Five of Wands coming out for this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like this person has just been like almost beating themselves up. Or being too hard on themselves. And it's like because they view you as being whole all by yourself. As the Queen of Pentacles. You know, like... Give me one for this King of Cups. And then that will be this nightcap. Yeah, the Five of Swords. It says conflict, deception, defeat. Yeah, they feel defeated. Or they let, you know how sometimes they say you can let your mind defeat you? But it's almost like, I'm so glad this came out because with the High Priestess, it's like, no, their intuition is taken over. Oh, yes, yes. And it's like they're thinking and seeing clearly now. Of, you know, like it's like almost being afraid of something you didn't need to be afraid of. With the King of Swords back on the bottom. So let's get it. I wasn't going to clarify it, but it doesn't feel right if I don't. So what's this Nine of Cups, Spirit? What's this Nine of Cups? Page of Wands. It says good news, curiosity, and artistic. But this makes me feel like this is a message. This is a message that someone is getting ready to, with the Page of Cups at the bottom, like express. They're getting ready to take action to express. Yes. The Ten of Cups. Because it almost makes me want to say, like, it's you. Like, this energy they see, like, you make them happy. You are their wish fulfillment. And for some of you, it's almost like you're waking up to, you know, the self-love that you have for yourself. And when you come into that energy, you know, you want to share it with others. And that's that Ten of Cups energy. And it's almost like now with the Two of Swords, the way that I'm feeling it, it's like, again, like, why didn't I want to do this? Why didn't I, like, it's almost like, you know, whoever's in this energy, they feel like they should have done it sooner. Because the Two of Swords can be a card of, you know, avoidance, a stalemate, or needing to make a decision. And, you know, this makes me feel like normally the swords are up and crossed and she has a blindfold over her eyes. But there's no blindfold in this depiction of this card, and the swords are down. So it's almost like, what was I afraid of? Like, what were you afraid of? And then we have the World. Changing your mind or looking at something a different way. Because the fear is here. It's here. And if it was this energy, it's like, no, you're okay. Like, I don't this energy comes up so much in readings. Yes. Now, and you know the truth. You have the clarity. Like, there was nothing to be afraid of. And if this is a feminine energy that you're going towards, they could have told you that. They could have said that as the Queen of Swords. Because the Queen of Swords is going to, you know, she knows her truth. She stands in it and she's going to express it. You may not like what she says because the truth, you know, the truth hurts. But it's almost like if that's the case for some of you, whatever this feminine energy may have said to you, it's something that you keep replaying in your mind, like over and over and over again. time to set yourself free. Like with the Ten of Wands here, it's time to set yourself free. Because you were carrying, it's like you were carrying an unnecessary burden if you were a masculine energy. It was unnecessary weight, and that's why, like, with the, between the King of Swords and that Eight of Swords, which made this Nine of Swords, here's the Ace of Swords. It's almost like you were stuck in that energy of like trying to avoid the Ten of Swords. And it's like this masculine energy is realizing like, oh, maybe everything ain't gonna, you know, end badly or go to shit or, you know, whatever. It was their mentality. So what's the guidance or advice for this nightcap? Oh. The thinking woman. Sometimes spirit can be so funny. And the cards are saying, go and speak to this feminine energy. Or it's time for you to start speaking your own truth with the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. Because it's going to open that, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's going to open, oh my God, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But like sometimes like the energy, like, I love it. I love what I do. I love this. Look at this. Don't you love when things is like, I love when things come full circle. Because we have the fifth chakra with the angel of balance, which is temperance. The door to personal healing and happiness. And the world, yet again, with the thinking man. And this is saying, if this is a masculine going towards a feminine energy, you getting this off your chest is going to help you to close out a cycle. And it's almost like you'll see what you've known to be true. And for others of you, if this is, you know, not involving another person, this is like, it's time for you to start using your voice. It's time for you to stand in your truth, stand in your authenticity. And that's how you balance out your own masculine and feminine energy. Whatever situation or circumstance that you've been in that made you feel like maybe you were less than or you weren't enough, whether it was, you know, insecurities, because this is that Five of Pentacles. It's time for you to get over that. And I know it's not easy, but it causes blockages when things are trying to come in for you. If you don't believe you deserve it, it's not gonna, you'll never get it. You'll never have it. That's why this is here. That Nine of Cups. Like, if there's something that you want, no matter what it is, a person, place, or thing, or even if you just want something for yourself, you just want to, you know, feel better within yourself, you have to decide, you know what, I'm not going to let this, that, or whatever hold me back no more. I'm going to follow my intuition. Or whatever my heart is telling me with this Fool and the King of Cups. And that's how you break the illusion and you open yourself up to being able to give love and receive it. And that's what's, you know, it goes both ways. Like, it goes both ways. And if this is a person for you, y'all are mentally a match. Y'all are on the same frequency. Y'all, it's almost like y'all want the same thing. Tell me about this thinking woman. Yeah, it's almost like, you know, it's the Knight of Pentacles. This has been like slowly coming in for this feminine energy with the Knight of Cups. Because then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. It's almost like this person hesitated because it's like, oh my God, like, look at this. Like, is this really real? Like, did I really find someone that's on, like, that I, you know, can vibe with, that we want the same things. We can, you know, talk and communicate with each other. It's almost like this masculine is thinking like, oh shit, like this was, you know, it's unbelievable. So they could have hesitated or, you know, have dragged their feet or taken their time coming through. But the connection was always there with the Two of Cups. So they just had to take the action to move forward and let things of the past go with this Tower. They had to get over. It could have been their ego as well. Like, because that's what the Six of Wands can represent. Ego could be pride that they had to get over. Yeah. And look at that. In order for this to work, the King of Wands. And show me this thinking man. The thinking man. We have the Eight of Cups. Yep. And what did I say? Leave. Realizing that they needed to get over the past and leave it behind if they want this door to romance to open up. Because he's headed from the 8. It leads to the 10, but the Ace is where he's going. And what's at the bottom? I cannot make this shit up. The Eight of Wands. And the Hierophant. For some of you, you could be receiving communication about, you know, finally wanting to commit. But what this makes me feel like, this masculine energy is getting ready to commit. Because the Knight of Pentacles is very, he's, you know, he commits. He takes his time. He can be too slow, but he shows up with the Ace of Pentacles. And it's like they're ready to, you know, with the Eight of Wands and the Hierophant, they're ready to, you know, move towards whatever it is that they value. It's like this person has, you know, a new set of values and they're moving towards that, you know, as far as like knowing what they want, who they want to, like, it's almost like this masculine had like a spiritual upgrade. So that is the nightcap for y'all. I did not mean for it to be this long, but y'all know how it goes. I'm not apologizing for it, but it is what it is. I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope it resonated for those that needed or wanted a message. I don't even know what to call this. I really don't. But this was it wasn't what I expected. And that right there may be the title of this reading. It wasn't what they expected. Because it's almost like that masculine energy was fearing the worst, and according to what Spirit and this energy and these cards just brought through, it wasn't what they expected. So, or you weren't. But as always, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.